Should we teach our kids about the dangers of drugs? And if so, how much should we be telling them? This is a topic that's really controversial. As a mum of two boys, as an ex-addict of cocaine and alcohol, I think it's really important that my children know that the things that I didn't know when I started using drugs at the age of 17, which is that obviously the high will only last a certain amount of time, and that obviously there are so many negative effects that can impact you. I didn't know about the negative long-term effects and the damaging effects of cocaine use and alcohol use, and it was made sort of glamorized by society. Then it was in all the music videos, it was in all the films and things like that, and everybody I knew was doing it. So I know that we're in a time now where coke is rife, like it's everywhere and everyone is doing it. But at the same time, as a mum, I want to protect my kids. I don't want to have to tell them about something unless they ask about it as well. So it's a really difficult one because my kids currently, they're 12 and 9. They are not aware that I've had a problem with cocaine. They don't even know what cocaine is. They only know that I used to drink. And obviously they know that now that I don't drink. But one of the things I really wanted to do when I got sober and clean was to go into like comprehensive schools, high schools, and talk to those that are in like year 10, year 11 about the dangers of cocaine, because that's when I feel like it's going to be talked about between them as friends, maybe not so much year 7, year 8, but the older years, yes. But how much do we tell them, because at the same time, we don't want to encourage people to want to go and use it either. So I don't want to talk about it in a way that's going to, in a positive light or anything like that. And I don't want to bring it to someone's attention if they're not aware of it. But I think it's really important that we educate kids, because at some point they are going to be in a position where they're probably going to be offered some coke, or any other drug. And, it's really important that they know, that whilst it might seem fun and games at the time, that it can lead to a lifetime of misery. I mean, for the best part of 20 years, it ruined my life. But what age do you start talking to your kids about stuff like that? I mean, there's a lot of parents out there that want to sweep stuff under the carpet and say that, no, they don't need to know, because they're never going to do it and whatever. But I disagree. As an ex-addict, I think it's really important. I think I'm, if anything, probably going to help them more than anyone else ever will be able to, because I've been there firsthand. And that's what I want to do with my recovery, is help other people. But what do we tell them? What do we talk to them about, and how much do they need to know? It's a really difficult subject. If you were a parent, is that a conversation that you would be prepared to have with your child? And if so, how would you go about it?